Here are 10 things in my Superflat world that just make sense. Starting off, we have this giant mountain. For absolutely no reason, I thought this would be a great idea. The amount of stone I have placed is genuinely getting a little bit out of hand. Obviously, all this stone has got to come from somewhere, which leads us to number 2, our cobble generator. As you can see, it drops TNT, it explodes, and then it smelts it down. It is pretty useful. I mean, without it, I would be standing here mining stone like an absolute loser. Naturally, all of this gunpowder has got to come from somewhere, so I have 2 individual gunpowder farms, just because why the hell wouldn't you, basically? I mean, we're producing a lot, and I've got to admit, this is such a good idea. Whilst I'm building, it's making it. It's a constant cycle of pure greatness. And whilst talking about mob farms, here is my very basic, very simple mob farm. It is so simple. They spawn in, you give them a swipe, and they drop their items. And in storage, I have some bones, I have some rotten flesh, and a little bit of copper that the drowns drop. It works pretty well. And whilst we're talking about farms, here is my most over-the-top and really unnecessary farm. The inside is decorated beautifully, if I say so myself. It is a basic carrot farm. I mean, there's nothing else going on. There's just carrots. And if we head down behind the tree, you'll see all of it stored up, ready to be traded. Get myself some emeralds and get myself a little bit of XP. Talking of XP, we head to the nether roof where we see where we get the true levels of XP. This is my gold farm, and I've got to admit, again, everything's beautiful, everything's wonderful. It works so well. I mean, there's a few issues, but it's actually pretty good. All I do is I stand on top, they fall down, and I get myself some wonderful XP. With all the functional stuff out the way, we can now look at the prettier things within the world. This ocean biome had taken me probably around 3 months of digging out by hand, placing buckets of water, and slowly crafting a little bit of coral, as you can see, and also adding in our own custom wonderful islands. Has it been worth it? I've got to be honest, probably not, but it looks good, and it kind of adds a little bit of something more to what is just a basic green world. Now, obviously, all of this dirt had to come from somewhere, and it wasn't just from the ocean. It's come from this giant hole in the ground. I mean, 99% of dirt has come from here. This is insane. But all you gotta do is you grab yourself a shovel and you get digging and have yourself these 4 little friends that help you pick it up, because otherwise you're just there forever. So use them, they'll do all the work for you, and everything just becomes that little bit better. And obviously it wouldn't be a Minecraft world without showing a storage system. I mean, every world's got one, usually they're chest monsters, but I have been a little bit more organized. This is a fully functioning auto sorting system with shulker unloader, the whole shebang. It's got everything. All you do is you chuck a shulker box in this chest, it goes up, gets sorted, and gets spread out into all of these individual chests where you have every single item. It is a work of art. And speaking of works of art, I could not do this video without showing you my masterpiece of a build. I say that, I might be bigging it up, but it's pretty good. It is an end portal. So we head through the nether, down through the portal, and here it is. Probably my first ever and only, so far, mega build I've ever done. And it just looks amazing. And speaking of amazing, this video was pretty good. So like, share, subscribe for more of this wonderful content.